What is up? Hello. Hello. Okay. I didn't even do this, but I'm drunk. Or am I? But I'm both. Let's go start this up. It's already Sunday. Okay. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself this. No reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. XD what? She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. No, me too. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Considering what Sayori said, what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Oh, also I found out how Sayori is. She's 18. I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Not a good thing. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down or greet me. I had to put in her bedroom when I finally find her. Sayori? Hold on. What you doing, Sayori? Why are you being sad? I know it's cousin Monica, but you know. Hi, Sploofin. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sawyer's room is as messy as it always been. What are you talking about, messy? Also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Weren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki. Yep. There's more silence between us. Oh, yo. Okay. Sayori stares in the random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Sploofin. Eh. Why can't it just be like it's always has been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But it's just my punishment, isn't it? Getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. Shh! Picks her up. Don't you think like that? Throws her. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? How dare you! I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. So I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah. Sorry gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Sploofin. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. It's always the happiest people that's always like this, isn't it? You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Sploofin? I guess I have no choice this time. Thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason instead of doing anything when I fully know how worthless I am? You're not worthless. Why go to school? I mean, going to school. I can attest to that. Don't like going to school. Why eat? Why make friends? Hey, I'm your friend. Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Sayori, don't say that. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, spoofing. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. Why is there a comma there? It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close to everyone in this club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but heart. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, son. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No solution. Does nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that I could have helped is if everything could be like it was. Always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. You're not horrible. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. Yo, what's up, Kelby? What's up? And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. This is a little awkward. Yeah, not for long though. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. You know what's my punishment? Me not being able to view these game files. I have yet to see these game files yet. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. Just throw her. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Chris Brown! Warm embrace! I'm not gonna sing that song, I don't want to get copyrighted. Spoof. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sploofing! Sorry. Sploofing. Sawyer isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sawyer's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sploofing! Sawyer barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sawyer finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Bluefin. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sawyer lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sawyer wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost hard for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sawyer shakes her head. Sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I said goodbye to Sawyer and exit her house. On the way home, I found myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. That's real good optimism that you have. I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes make the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course, now this whole scene is weird. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Demonic! Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? No. Where's your hospitality, sploofing? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Yeah, this is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way home. Oh, wow. You're gonna say, well, back in my day. Are you impressed? No. I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Simp. All y'all simps. Seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? No. You joke. Natsuki hits a fist in my chest. Oh! Yeah. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Sometimes size does matter. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. Wow, she's a heightist. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can come make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Okay. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Ooh. Ooh. Well, how old is she again? What? There's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Hey now. Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. Now you're being mean to me. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like you, right, doesn't mean you should treat me like. Is Natsuki gay? Natsuki catches the words and her face turns red. Natsuki! Forget it. Oh my god. She's gay! That's why her father beats her. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you was trying to be nice. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, fuck. If that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyways? I'm a guy. Just trust me on this one. Trust me. Gross. You're gross. Look at you, bro. Look like a middle schooler. Don't even be talking, bro. I know you ain't talking with that pink hair. What's that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get this started already. You get all sour when it's gonna cause you gross. Ah, anyone does. I finally find your weakness, Sploofin. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that. There's no way I'm not fighting back. You are gross. Oh, my bad. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. What is she, Mary Poppins? Before long, the whole kitchen's a mess. Oh yeah, totally a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, spilled fluid, plastic bags are strewn every counter step. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Why can't she do it? Why am I? Spoonful, where did you put the food coloring? At Mom's house. The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still the bag next to the table. What are you using for it? To color the batter, of course. No shit, I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Yeah. You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Yeah. I didn't come here for baking. I'm just kidding. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into small bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Oh, this looks pretty cool. See? It's not like baking. It's just about following instructions. It mainly is. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes line up, like the ones you made on my first day, huh? What? Oh, I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. Hold on, bro. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? That's what it is. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Man. Here. That's what you grabs the wrist from me and uses her other hand to tilt the ball back. That's what she's like eggs. You gotta beat them. You really need to beat the crap out of it. Bam! Go. Gotta Chris Brown that. It's a joke. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? Why is my stream doing this? Okay. Hold up. Okay. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Well, I don't want your gross fingers in my icing too, so here we are. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to itch my finger toward the wall. Bam! Bam! Hit her once, twice. Bam! Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. Oh. I'm just kidding. I'll let see you try. Okay. I push harder than just enough of my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some of my finger out. Just Natsuki tugs with all of might. This is getting kind of weird. The force of Natsuki pulling me, causing me to stumble. Make one stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. No, she started to her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with the finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. Grab a wrist in my hand before it reaches my face. Bam! Bam! Oh, she just break the finger. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one. Do it like Baki style, well, with a Muhammad Ali's son where he's fighting, and he just breaks his finger multiple times. Stop! Yamate! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. This is getting kind of weird. Fine. Sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. I do. Say dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Who said you're female? Hey, well, I know, that's what I'm saying. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I'll take Natsuki's finger, put him out. Hey, yo! That is sexual assault. What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, did you seriously just... Ah! Natsuki is so surprised she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. I know! Her face is entirely red. Sploofing. You really shouldn't do a kind of thing that goes unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question she asked me? Just like that? I'm actually into a desk. I'm just kidding. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Oh! Hold on. I got the perfect video for this. Oh. I got the perfect video for this. What's that video called? Here we go. Ah.
Oh, hey. I'm just about to go to bed. I know we can Skype tonight, but that's alright.
Good night,
girl.
I'll see you tomorrow. I love it. Do. Okay, let's go. Let's get back into this. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Oh god! Natsuki rushes over to the oven. What's the fire extinguisher? Quick! Call an ambulance! Is something burning? No, it's just... I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left it on the train here in the Adobe. How could you make a mistake like that? Oh, it's been 23 years since I smoked. You should have checked before turning the oven on. You should, don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Cough, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Especially from the moment before it still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slots the cupcakes into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. They're not gonna... That smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, blasts of sweet smelling air fills the room, burns all my hair off. Bam! 3rd-degree burns all over. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They all look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I bought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Have y'all ever baked before? I love baking. Bro, stop leaving! I have the nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up the nozzle that has much thinner tip on the others. That one's really thin, so you can use a big straps or other patterns, or if you want to write something on it. But you can also write something like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. I can see that too, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each cupcake. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on the word they like. Oh. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to be? Sorry, I came so short today. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're... Well, not took your voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. It's painfully obvious they like each other. Natsuki picks up and places and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we were finally finished, Natsuki puts them all by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Oh, I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah. Oh, my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Bro, screw your dad. Sayo is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. That's what I'm saying. Besides, my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. Just stop blaming me for that. Hello, whoever's here. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance, man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it on one trip. Yeah, I can do that. In one trip? This is why you need a cart. Put it on there. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Oh, she's not going to be eating any. I could tell you that. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so hopeless. Sayori always does listen to me. But at this point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted to? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. No! No! If you want to read manga, go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Looks at me intensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Sploofing. I thought you only cared about getting this done. Sorry, I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here long if I could. I feel the same way as you, so. This is a little awkward, isn't it? Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki, standing inches from me. Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch the sides of my shoulder. Oh, okay, thought she was. Ooh, I would have had a. Well, bam! No one's ever gonna touch that place if I don't like it. Her rose-colored cheeks and her matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel for her soft breasts against me. I felt it for a while now. Son jumps back. Sayori! No! Not you! Anyone but you! Dang! What a surprise, Sayori! Man, that was really weird, wasn't it? It was not. Hi, Sploofin. Sorry, just now we want. It's okay, Sploofin. I just stopped to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's so bad. It kind of sounds like sorry. I'm like, oh, dang, that's so. Get the fuck out. Yeah, well, I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Hey, come back. Clear flustered. Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, thought you didn't want to come over today. Dang, that was a little awkward, wasn't it? Well, I tried to stay in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you was having with Natsuki? Oh yeah, we was doing something all right. I'm just kidding. How close you got to her makes me really happy. No, that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears saw it fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Sploofin? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is skipping in half? Hurt so much. You might have a AFib, my guy. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. No, don't say that. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Sploofin. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica. See? I told you. Monica was about... What? Sorry. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. Scared, Sploofin. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Sploofin. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt when you hurt anymore. I slid my hand down and Sayori was, oh, okay. Oh, gotta watch your words carefully, my guys. Just squeeze her hand on my arm. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori, I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with everyone. It helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day. With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Sploosh! Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Sploosh. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. Never have to let go of me again. I love you, Sploosh. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Spliffin. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll always be there every step of the way. What are you, Boston? What? I forgot what that song. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. So, Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first day, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things. I don't like you. I'm just kidding. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. It's perfect. Me once smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this makes you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me? Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking with school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Sorry. I hope you hear this. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event would be great too. Screw Monica. I fucking hate you, bitch. Sploofin. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least you would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. That must be the one she prepared that all had poems that have all the poems we were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. It's not like I plagiarized it or anything. I was surprised you didn't bring Sayo with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on these days at this point, she'd try a little harder. I said that by suddenly remember what Sayo told me yesterday. I said I feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because of the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for us, Bluefin. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Exchange. Monica, you know about that. Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did I really tell her about that we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Okay, you're here. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. It's here. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt chill down my spine after hearing that. Yeah, because she's Monica. Hey, do you want check out the pamphlets? Okay. They came here out really nice. Yeah, sure. I got one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I looked at the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed. I recognize Natsuki and Yo's poem from the ones that they performed during our practice. What's this? I flew to Sayo's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. But the poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. What is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Spoofing, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else I was written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Cyrus, though. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I'll quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I'll quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter my room like this. Is that kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. Gently open the door. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I was supposed to urge to vomit just yesterday. I told Sorry I would be there for her. I told her I would know what's best and not, and that everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so hopeless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw this literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing is in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 I know that's not the end, but I hate Monica. I hate Monica. Ow. What a... Okay. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she doesn't care. Totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, that kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out. Okay, we used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would listen more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Oh God. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings is usually the worst, being surrounded by couples, friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself, it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. What's up, other person? But I have no motivation to join the clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Hey, that's what I do. I'm a pause stream and watch normal YouTube but talk. Okay. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in there anyway. I mean, am I? Oh God, my game. The school day's ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any interest in me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sploofing. Monica! Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. What did did you come here for anyway? Oh, I just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? No. Or markers? No. I guess you could check the closet. Is that where you find our news at? Bitch. About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It seems like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. Just 2 of us. We can make... Okay, I'm not gonna sing the rest. It's really hard to find members of something that sounds so boring. Actually, it is. So boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps a manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member, right? Does Monica say she? Hey, Sploofin, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I want to ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Blackmailing, please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome! You're really sweet, Sploofin, you know that? This is nothing, really. Shall we go then? Why is the game running like garbage water? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Thank you. And thus today marks the day I saw myself with Monica and her irresistible smile. I suddenly followed Monica across the school upstairs a section. Honestly. Section I rarely visit. I'm being generally used to the authority of classes and activities. Monica is full of energy, swings open the classroom door. BAM! I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. John. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Fuck you, Natsuki. Screw you too, Natsuki. A way to kill the atmosphere, am I right? Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Sploofin. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. No. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? No. Never. Because I hate her so much. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Well, a small figure makes me think she's probably your first year. She probably is. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah. Gosh. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Sploofin in a classroom, and he decided to come check the club. No, I was forced to drag here against my will, but okay. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? No. In this version, wrong one, stupid. Just kidding. You're thinking of Sayori. Okay, this right here, Yuri. You know, this is Natsuki. The pink hair Natsuki, blue hair Yuri, and this one, long brownish hair thing, is Monica. Sayori! Sayori died. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. When Sayori dies, it's not the end of the game. Just to let you know. I know. Why don't you come? Oh yeah, these two people, Sayori and Natsuki, die as well. Why don't you come sit down, Sploofin? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. So feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here. No, she doesn't. Sadly. I'm not going to really spoil the game that much, but she is a main person of interest, if you know what I mean. So I know you don't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Well, my game is running so slow. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Where my saves go? Okay. I can skip the game now, but I'm not going to. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention in the literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Screw the festival. Nothing bad ever happened at the festival. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Well, I guess Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Oh my, hold on. You keep whole tea set on. Don't worry, teachers gave us permission. Oh my gosh.